Good morning. Hey guys, so this is the breakfast of champions here. We've got matzah, because it's Passover. Got some apple thing my mom made, and some burrata cheese. That's what I have for breakfast. Can't wait to show you guys how the rest of the day looks. Got my lovely wife eating her cereal on the computer. I hear someone in here. Hello, Lily girl. Can you say something for the camera? Good morning. What? Do you know what this is? It's a GoPro. Can you say GoPro? Yeah. Let's go find Remy. He's still in bed. Excuse me, hot dog. Where are you, Rem? You here, buddy? There he is. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Likes to rest a lot. Yeah, that's my good boy. And that's what I wake up to every morning. Stretches. Big stretches. Good boy. Remy is going to claim his breakfast. Liliana, what do you think of our little selfie stick? You like it? It's funny, right? She loves the binkies.
Can you share?
Whee! Leaving the garage now, heading from Manhattan to Brooklyn so I can go see my VA patients. Always tons of traffic in Manhattan, that's for sure. So basically I split my time between my private practice in Manhattan and VA. And you know, I do that for multiple reasons, but you know, I've always been a part of the VA in my training, and I really love it. I mean, it's great to give back. Patients are really appreciative. I do a lot of reconstructive work there, which I don't do as much of anymore in my practice since it's kind of gone more towards the aesthetic direction. So it's all still facial plastics, but one's a little bit more on the cosmetic side, one's more reconstructive. And I still do the occasional bread and butter ENT case at the VA, which is kind of cool because you don't want to lose those skills completely. So it's a nice balance. You know, I love being at the hospital, and I obviously really love being in my practice. You know, kind of reached the point where if I wanted to leave the VA, I could now, and just focus full time on my practice. But I'm holding on. We'll see how long that lasts. But for now, it really is a nice thing. So I've arrived here at the Brooklyn VA. I'm gonna head in now to see my patients. It should be interesting. And it's quite different from when I'm in my practice. Definitely seeing a different population, different set of problems oftentimes, but still super rewarding. I still have an antenna up for my practice while I'm here. I'm constantly in touch with my practice team, staying abreast on all the new developments. So constantly checking my phone, checking my emails, and doing what I have to do here. All right, guys, I'll update you as the day goes on. Hey, so here I am at the Brooklyn VA. Just saw about 13 patients this morning. I saw one patient, for example, that had this granulation tissue, which is like inflammatory tissue within the ear canal. So we were coming up with a plan on how to further diagnose what is going on with imaging and just to really figure out what's going on inside the ear, and then we'll be able to address it from there. Saw another person who has trouble breathing from one side of her nose. When I looked inside her nose, you could see that the septum, which is the central partition within our nose, was basically a little bit deviated or crooked. So if it jets out into one side of your nose, then you can't breathe as well from that side. And we're coming up with a plan on how to address that surgically, since she had been on a number of nasal sprays and things just weren't getting better. Kind of some of the problems that, you know, I come in contact with here at the VA. It's really a great group of people, men, women, different ages, and, you know, some who have been in combat in the wars and just overseas, and others who just had other types of roles within the military. Now they're
back home in need of different medical attention, it's really nice to be able to help them with that. There's also an army base just down the street, so some active duty military also come by for different things when they're on base. So yeah, that's kind of some of what I do here. During my lunch break, I was in touch with my assistant at work at my practice, and we talked about a number of things. There was a package delivered, for example, for cartilage, which is what I use in the nose. So it's like a frozen type of cadaveric cartilage. We're using it for a surgery tomorrow for a revision rhinoplasty case. So we had to make sure that it actually arrived. I also spoke to a representative for a company. I'm looking into getting these special kind of camera for taking video and pictures during surgery. So it's something that the GoPro, for example, can't do because of the different level of zoom that you need. I also got a bunch of emails that I have to reply to. So it's constantly trying to juggle between the different jobs that I have, mainly my practice in Manhattan and then my Brooklyn VA hospital position as well. It's really actually a lot of fun. I'll show you guys inside the room without patients, of course. Just wanted to show you guys an example of one of the rooms that we have here. So it's obviously the chair where the patients sit. This whole station has different items that we need for different little procedures and examinations that we do in the office setting. This is a pretty nifty tower, and there are cameras that get attached so we can look deep inside the nose, the throat, and then this is a microscope that's used mainly for the ear to really get a good look, and you can do different things in the office to help clear the ear out or help people hear better with different small procedures in the office setting. So yeah, this is kind of like one of our rooms here. All right, so heading out back home to Manhattan so I can do my video consultations, and I'm going to be calling my assistant Bianca just to get a little bit of a debrief on what happened so far today with the practice. Let's give her a call.
Hi, Dr. Linkov.
Hey Bianca, what's going on? I'm recording. And
hopefully the quality comes out good then.
yeah, we're doing a vlog, so here we are.
Oh my goodness.
But it's
I'm
okay.
So excited to be a part of this.
Yes.
Someone wants to know what type of PRP you use. Is that what we call the M-site, or was that just the machine?
Yeah, they're talking about M-site. M-site is the brand of the machine, and that's the system that we use for PRP. Yep. You can let them know it's been studied, and it's been shown to generate the greatest number of platelets out of any other machine that's out there. So that's why we use it. I took a look at her photos, and I don't think she's a good transplant candidate. She just has global thinning, and women who have global thinning like that oftentimes are not great transplant candidates. Sometimes they can be later in life when things really stabilize, but she's a young woman, and I wouldn't want to do a transplant on her at this stage. So I'm happy to talk to her, but I would give her at least that heads up so she's not disappointed by the consultation.
And then I think those are all of my questions so far. So my updates for today. We had the lady who said that she has a suture she just wants for you to check, so she's going to come Thursday morning for you to see on that. Deposit for her lip / upper bluff combo.
Right. I think people don't always realize is that we want to get patients in to make sure that they're healing well, and that also to take before and after photos, because then other patients ask us about those results. But what oftentimes doesn't get communicated is that if patients are happy, they often don't come in. Because they have they have other things to do. That's a big part of why we can't get more before and afters.
This doctor, his name is.
This guy's cutting me off over here. This damn zip car. Look at this. All right, whatever. My road rage is over. That's the first part of the day. It's been pretty straightforward today. There's always lots of things that happen by email and little updates here and there, like my new website just went live overnight, so I was catching some glitches here and there and trying to get my team to correct things. Sent out a newsletter earlier today, so always always multitasking. You know, when you have your own practice, you kind of have to worry about it all the time. There are definitely some advantages in terms of flexibility and kind of running things the way I want to run it, but nonetheless, it's a lot of work. Yeah, so getting home, and then I'm gonna start doing the video consultations and a couple of video calls, all with former patients, new patients. All right. So I'm getting ready for the video consultations now. Got my little handy dandy pillow that I put my computer on. There's a very high-tech setup over here. I close the door, and as I'm entering our bedroom, which is where I do these consultations sometimes, because in our living room, the baby likes to run around with the dog. And our bedroom right now sounds like a jungle because my daughter absolutely loves the sound of birds. She's always like, birds, birds, and makes me put on this ridiculous sound that sometimes we end up sleeping with. So I'm gonna turn that off. Whoo! The mind has been cleared. See kind of where my location is. It's really right here on this little chair. It's not fancy at all. And this is why we're considering a move to a house next year. Because Manhattan living in an apartment is not exactly ideal unless you can afford a massive one, and that's super expensive. I always love connecting with patients as they reach out. I mean, I'm so grateful. You know, we've got people reaching out from all over the world now. It's something special. So yeah, we'll do some calls, and then I put a summary together and send it off to my assistant, and she'll be in touch with the patients going forward. Of course, if there's ever any technical questions, I'm always available to answer those, and you know, that's how we do it. So I have a rhinoplasty tomorrow, and I just wanted to show you guys what like my notes sort of look like here. You know, we're gonna block out the patient's face, but I just want to show you there's a lot of thought that goes into any surgical plan, and it's not just showing up for surgery. But like, for example, I wrote that her goals are to address a hanging columella. We've got improving the left profile of her nose, including the tip and the bridge. And then there's a whole list of surgical steps that I'm planning in order to address that. So this is for tomorrow morning's procedure, and as you can tell, there's just lots of thought that goes into any surgery. All right, guys, so here we are, just family dinner time. Just finished with all my consultations. We had... That's right, Lily. We had some mental liposuction consults, lip lift consults, facelift consult, chin implant. It was an interesting set of consultations. Great people. Here's the family. So what are we having for dinner? We're having some short rib.
Half-eaten.
What is it?
No, like everything is kind of half-eaten.
Half-eaten. We're having short rib raviolis. This is haroset for Passover. And we've got, what is this? Matzah brie?
Yeah.
Matzah brie, some salad. So yeah, and where's our little puppy? There he is, down there. Hi, Remy, say hi. Alright guys, so day in the life. This is what it's all about. Family time at the end of the day. I love it.
No, you should tell them what time it is.
It is
7:17.
7:17. I still have to call my patient for tomorrow who's having surgery, rhinoplasty. I have to write my computer notes for the patient charts. So, you know, still lots to do. All right, guys. See ya.